Hey there, Sherry's DIY here, and today we're going to be reviewing the great value Amber Light LED ceiling fan bulb. And it's about, as you can see, I don't have it in the package. We're going to see it in a minute. This is a 40 watt incandescent equivalent, 4.5 watts actually used. It is dimmable. The bulb shape is A15, so that's kind of neat. As you can see, this is like the Walmart brand competing with Fight Electric, and this one's most likely competing with Sylvania head-on because Sylvania has a line of light bulbs that look just like these. Although they have the ST19 shape, or it's ST14, something like that, right around there. It's about 350 lumens, and estimated cost, of course, should last about 13.7 years based on 3 hours a day, of course. And the cost, depending on like 11 cents per kilowatt hour. Of course, that may vary by your state. And I made a little marking right here of when I actually started using these. So, pretty recent, as you can see, April the 22nd. And they're ROHS compliant. Underwriters Laboratory is listed. They're pretty neat. 2200 Kelvin, that's like, these are a little more than the vintage Edison bulb that I got from Great Value. Of course, you can see them right here. Those are 2175 Kelvin. And really, these colors, those two, in terms of color temperature, they're akin to high pressure sodium bulbs, which used to be, those really old orange street lamps that you would see. I think they finally replaced the street lamps here around 2016, 2017. That's when they started to make their way with LED into our neighborhood. And really most LED bulbs would be like rust service, but I suppose ceiling fans are still a specific thing that they mention as a holdover from the incandescent days. Incandescent bulbs would be greatly affected in their lifespan by being used in a ceiling fan. So anyway, let's get on to the bulb. And here we are with the bulb. As you can see, it's a bit smaller, A15 shape of course. The etching is actually on the top and it has quite a bit of information. Let's check it out. As you can see on the etching, it tells you all this useful information. And of course you can see the circuitry in there. And of course here are our LEDs, or filaments, in series, and they're pretty hidden behind this coating which gives it the color temperature. And onto the function of the bulb. Oh yeah. Whew! Check that out. That is definitely a very yellowish light. And it's still daylight out, but you can tell it's a pretty yellowish light. Check that out. Oh yeah. Check that out. That's so cool. It mimics the very old lamps with that really low color temperature, or at least I think it's low. Not that it's a bad thing. But yeah, I mean, either if you're all about early lighting and that kind of aesthetic, also if you're a fan of, the old street lamps like the high pressure sodium lamps, this would probably be for you if you wanted to recreate the experience inside your own home. But yeah, this is just really neat. I like it. Just as much as the Edison bulbs. These were actually cheaper. So these cost about $5.78 at the Walmart, of course. Pretty good price, I think, because they came with two of them, of course, and the other one's in my ceiling fan right now. Because I just want to recreate that experience of like a street light. Now, it's funny because I'm someone who doesn't really care for incandescent or high intensity discharge lamps, but I find they've kind of grown on me. They're interesting. I suppose we all get a bit sentimental or nostalgic for the technology of yore. So let's check out the dimming ability of this bulb. Okay, here we go. Now this is interesting. Check this out. It's at full brightness, and it's not freaking out like the Edison light bulb did. Check this out. This is full brightness, and I'm not seeing any flickering whatsoever. Oh wow, look at this. Look at this. Check this out. Yeah, check that out. Yeah, check that out. You can actually see the individual LEDs. See how they're kind of hidden in there? Isn't that crazy? So yeah, let's dim it all the way down. Oops. Okay, check it out. I cannot believe that. That is really dim. That is really dim. Oh my gosh. Wow, look at that. Look at that. So Great Value has really stepped up their game. Could it be that they saw my video about the Edison bulb? Highest to lowest. Wow. No flickering. They did it. It's amazing. Check it out. No flickering whatsoever. Rad. Well, in summation, this is a pretty fun little light bulb and rough service ceiling fan bulb. Good for your ceiling fan or just any kind of light fixture you want to put it in. Wouldn't recommend for outlight lighting. Would not recommend for outside lighting because 40 watts is, well, 40 watt equivalent. 350 lumens isn't that much for outside. So not good security lighting unless you have many of them. Like let's say maybe on a string, though that might get expensive. Definitely recommended for enthusiasts who really like maybe, high pressure sodium or again, accent lighting. Have it in a little lamp in your living room, maybe by bedside, if you can stand the yellowish light. But yeah, the dimming ability is incredible. They really stepped up their game on the dimming ability. That is beautiful. I like what I saw here. Very pleasantly surprised. It's beautiful. It's a fun bulb. Just really glad to have reviewed it. And again, at the Walmart, the Great Value brand, $5.78. Totally worth it. Well, until next time.